All right, everyone, welcome to Sour Horsepower, and today we're going to be taking a look at my friend's 1965 Restomod Mustang. All right, so today we have my friend Ian here and his 65 Restomod Mustang. It's not a full Restomod, but I'll let him explain. We'll do a full walk around of the car now. So let's just go ahead and start on the exterior and tell me a little bit about it.
Yep, so you said 65 coupe. It started life gold with a white vinyl top with black interior. Obviously didn't stay that way, but it's on American Racing torque thrusts, 15-inch front and rear, 215 Goodyear Eagles front and rear. We maintained the chrome for the vinyl top cars, so not normally on just standard coupes.
What's the paint code on this?
The paint is vintage burgundy.
Vintage
it's an original
burgundy.
65 color.
Okay.
That we used. It has a GT rear valence, so the exhaust goes through the body work there, with the original 65 GT louvered tips.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, so it gives it a weird fluttery sound.
Yeah.
Just to keep it.
Does it still have like a stock type exhaust, or is it a modified exhaust?
It is 2.5-inch with an H pipe with like a Flowmaster type
Okay.
muffler on it.
Okay.
With tri-Y headers on the 302.
Okay.
But yeah, those tips are to keep the carbon off of the rear bumper.
Yep. So you still have drum brakes all around.
Yep. Drums front and rear. Manual drum brakes front and rear.
Manual drum brakes. All right.
It's got the Shelby mirrors on it. Shelby R model front valence.
Show that. So that actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
Because it has that giant cutout for the radiator up front.
Yeah. All of the cooling.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and pop the hood. As you can see here, he's got nice hood pins too, because you know it's more race car than my Hellcat Redeye, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Here.
Let go. I'm just trying to use one hand. But yeah, it has to have the hood pins because of the R model front valence and the Shelby grille. There's nowhere for an actual release to go. It's too flimsy. It would just rip it right out.
Yeah.
But it is a powered by a 302 roller motor out of an 87 Fox Body LX. We've converted it to carburetor using Ellerbach high-rise intake.
Yep.
750 Holley double pumper. Like I said, tri-Y headers. It's got Pertronix electronic ignition in it, so it runs pretty good.
Yeah. It's a nice mix of semi-modern and classic at the same time.
Yeah. It's to look is 65 without being 65.
Yep. What kind of suspension are we on?
It is all Shelby style, 65 Shelby GT 350 style suspension, so it's lowered 1 inch.
Yep.
With re-drilled control arms, lower, higher rates springs in the front. Lower leaf springs in the back with the Traction Master traction bars.
Okay.
To keep it all stable, eliminate axle wrap. It does have a T5 5-speed in it.
Okay.
With a 9-inch rear out of a 57 Ford that's been narrowed. So it's an original 9-inch, not a modern.
Okay. Interior, anything kind of updated, or is it just factory restored?
Yeah, it is kind of updated. It does have the GT gauges, the full dials instead of the sweep speedometer. It has the Shelby gauge cluster in the dash for the tach and oil pressure.
That's really cool.
Has a modern radio for, it can do auxiliary in,
Nice little
USB, whatever.
nice little team jacket you got there.
Yep. That is a repop of the original 65 Shelby American team jacket that they had at Le Mans.
Okay.
I got that one. I got to visit Shelby and Shelby American in Las Vegas a couple years ago.
Okay. So you got some nice 5.0 pedals down there. Are they from the 80?
No, they're just the only thing we left that said 5.0. So it's just kind of the Easter egg, if you will.
Okay. All right.
Because it does say 289 hypo on it. The air cleaner says 289 hypo. So
yeah.
The only hint of actually being a 302 instead of a 289.
Okay.
But yeah, it runs pretty good.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out here in a second. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing out on the road. We're at our usual little testing spot whenever we go to drive cars. We got a nice sweeping road around the reservoir. So yeah, let's go ahead, get this thing fired up. We'll get a couple exhaust clips, nothing too major. I mean, it's not super loud or anything like that, but then we'll go out for a drive and talk to you about how it is. All right, so here we go in the 65 Mustang. All we have are good old-fashioned lap belts,
which were optional.
Optional lap belts. So let's go ahead and show me how this thing goes, man.
Yep. Oh, so if I get rid of the parking brake.
Parking brake would help. Comfortable though.
Yeah, even
kind of floats over everything.
And this is stiff suspension compared to stock.
Now, I can see how this would be considered fast for, you know, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
I can definitely see how it was considered fast. I mean, it's no slouch.
No, and even an actual GT350 would get up and go a little better than this, because this is, like I said, it's an 87 box body engine, the little roller 302.
Yeah.
So it has next to no compression, 8 point something on it.
Oh wow.
Mistaken.
Yeah,
so,
it's really low.
Yeah. We're just getting back into the horsepower game at that point, so she really needs a set of heads and a nice cam, and it'll wake her right up. But
Yeah.
right now, it's a great driving car.
Yeah, for sure. It's comfortable, that's for sure. Even with, well, there's we could say you could use some bolstering. Would be nice. They're kind of just flat seats.
Nope, these are buckets.
Oh, these are the buckets.
Yep.
And explain why I'm in the middle. Gotta hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, they did have racing seats in the day, obviously, but
Yeah.
this was performance bucket seats.
I mean, I don't feel it, but sure.
Well, it's this or a bench.
Oh, they came with benches?
Yes, you could get a bench. I'm not mistaken. Now you got me thinking. I don't know if I've ever seen a Mustang with a bench. But I know everything else you could get a bench.
Yeah. Oh, a little tire chirp. This is cool though, man. This is really cool.
Yeah, it won't set the world on fire. It won't, outrun a motocross Miata, but I'll smile a lot more.
Yeah, for sure.
And one of the great things is you get all the people that come up and go, hey, my dad had one, my granddad had one,
Yeah.
It was just like that. Except it was a 68 and it was a convertible and it was green.
Yeah. But it's forever.
But it's exactly like that.
Forever timeless.
Yeah. Manual steering.
This is cool though.
Yeah,
It's definitely cool.
You can't be fast, be cool.
Exactly. That
Okay.
is a squishy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a hydraulic clutch. No, sorry, cable.
All right,
clutch.
so we have manual steering.
Manual steering,
manual brakes.
manual brakes, manual drum brakes, front and rear.
All right, so this is my first time driving both manual steering and manual brakes, and maybe my first time ever driving a car with full drums too.
Yep. Careful, the parking brake.
Okay.
Pull,
How's
turn, pull it out, turn it, and then push it in. Yep.
All right. Clutch is quite squishy.
Yeah.
No real feel.
Nope. You don't need to feel.
So you have 5-speed with the reverse down there, so I don't have to worry about anything. Yep. So that's first gear. All right. Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding. All right, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's heavy.
Oh my Jesus. Why do people do this? Oh my gosh.
Manlier men than you.
Apparently. Alright. Well, I didn't stall it, so that's good.
Yeah. It's fairly hard to do.
Oh my gosh. You are not kidding. That's insane.
But it just feels, I don't know. Something about it just...
Not gonna lie, I would not want that. I'll be a little bit... Oh man.
They do make good power steering now. Morganson makes a good box.
Okay.
A power assist box.
You were kidding. You really have to get on these pedals and really have to get on the steering.
Yep.
Oh my.
Driving is a workout in this car.
Jesus, you were not kidding. Man, this is crazy. All right, let's try a little Rev Match. I need to be faster. I feel like I'm going to break the steering wheel because you have to turn it so much and you have to put so much pressure into it, but it's just this little thin piece of wood. Is this like a factory type steering wheel? Or is
Yeah, that's a factory GT wheel.
Jesus. I mean, I am not pushing this thing because this is a whole new world for me.
Yep.
Second gear, toss it in. Well, not toss, wrestle it in, we'll say that.
Attempt to lob.
Put some throttle in it. That was weird. The clutch pedal like came back at me. Go for third. What's the red line on this?
I never really go above 45.5.
Okay. It's floaty, but it's stable. It's definitely better the faster you're going.
Everything kind of comes into its own.
Yeah, it's definitely
everything lightens up.
Yeah, exactly. It's still heavier, but it's nowhere near as bad as it is at slow speeds. Really got to get on
parking lots are fun.
Oh, yeah, you can have that. That's fine. All right. Third gear roll on. Hit the bump stop.
Like I said, it uses the suspension.
Yeah. Get on the brakes. Down the third.
There's a big gap between second and third.
Yeah.
You would think there wouldn't be, but.
All right, let's see if I can. Oh my God, dude! I feel like I'm gonna. I feel like I'm gonna break it. All right, second gear.
It'd be enough to keep up with, you know, a relatively stock 4.6 Mustang.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gonna come near a Coyote or hell, even probably a new EcoBoost.
No. But yeah, an older, like you said, a 4.6. It's probably about that fast.
I would guesstimate, you know, using the butt dyno, it's probably somewhere between 250 and
300.
yeah.
Which in a car this light is perfectly acceptable. It is nice to just cruise though. At these sort of speeds, so we're like 40 miles an hour right now. It's very nice to just cruise along. The steering does get a little heavy when you throw it into a corner, but it's still very nice. And you really have to turn into it when it's bound up in the corner.
The nice thing is, you have, as hard as it is, it also makes you work to put it exactly where you want it. There's there's no overshooting.
The car
makes you think a lot more.
You have to place the car. The car will not place itself.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But unlike, you know, modern Mustangs, you can actually almost fit in the back seat.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the modern Mustang, you actually, pretty sure you have to cut your knees off.
Yeah, it's
and then you can fit back there.
Yeah, that's why the trunk is, you know, sized the way it is, so that way you can fit your lower leg inside the trunk while you're in the back.
Wow. That's an experience and a half there, sir.
I like it.
All right, so all I'm going to say is, wow, that was an absolute experience. I've never driven a car, like I said, with manual anything in it. Never driven a car this old. Big thank you to you, Ian, for letting me have that opportunity. But
anytime.
That is definitely an experience that I won't forget anytime soon. Look forward to maybe trying getting some more classic car drives. I'm not sure if I know anybody with more classic cars, but I would like to experience more of them. Because, you know, I've spent a lot of time in modern muscle cars. So I'd like to see, you know, where we came from to where we are at now.
Yeah, you need to find yourself a Hemi Challenger.
I do. A nice comparison between old and new would be a very nice video, I believe. So again, if you enjoyed this content, go ahead and give us a like, comment below your thoughts as always, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have a great day.